What's up guys, it's Frost again, and today, once again I'm playing some Battlefield 3 now. This is me trying to be more active. I mean, I haven't been active a lot, and, or at all, rather. I've just been browsing, kind of lurking around, and I haven't been really doing what I should be doing, and that is uploading gameplay. And I promised myself that when I built my computer I was going to start uploading tons of gameplay, and I was going to try and get noticed on YouTube. But I found, for some reason, I'm a huge procrastinator. I mean, I just absolutely hate waiting for something, and that includes uploading. Now, uploading takes quite a bit of time for me. I only have 1 megabit per second upload speed, so I'm not really. It's not really encouraging to upload. Like, I'm not motivated to upload. It's just kind of like before I go to school kind of thing. I just sometimes put it on to upload, but it's hard to upload when you only have 1 megabit upload speed, and the gameplay tends to be, you know, about 700 megabytes big. So like when I go to make a gameplay, I don't feel like uploading it because it's just going to take forever. It's going to eat up my bandwidth because I live in Canada and we have a 200 gigabyte bandwidth limit, and it's hard. You know, I'm trying to make gameplay, and I make a lot of commentaries. Like I have a lot of these saved up. I have like 4 or 5 of these kind of games saved up, but I just don't ever feel like posting them. And what you're watching here is some Battlefield 3 Rush gameplay. I can't remember what map it was, but this game I did pretty darn well. I was 6-0 for the majority of the game, and then halfway through I died. And yeah, it kind of sucks. But we were absolutely rampaging this game. We were like destroying the other team completely. I think we take this objective 3 minutes into the game, then the other objectives are just as easy, and it's just a really great game. The ACR, I love this gun to death. I mean, it's just such a good gun. Recoil is manageable, it doesn't feel wonky like the other guns, and I like to play Engineer. Engineer is my favorite class, that and Support. I just don't feel like Assault is my kind of thing, and I can't compensate for the bully drop with the Recon class in this game, because this game, I know I've said it before, this game is a lot different than Bad Company 2. Bad Company 2 had like a way different bullet drop mechanic into it, and it was easier to predict. This one's just kind of like a lot different, and I think it's because the game looks more like real life. I mean, if you look at that fire, that looks legit. I mean, everything here looks pretty real, and even though it's a game, it's still kind of hard to predict the drop. And right there, that guy like teleported, like quit the game, so I don't even know what happened to him. But like I said in here, I just barely get out of there. Like, I don't even know how I survived. I checked the score, I'm like, yeah, 6-0, what's up, son, what's up? I think it's 6-0, I can't see very well because I'm in Adobe Premiere Pro and I don't know how to make the video full screen, so I'm just watching this like tiny 1080p squeezed kind of thing in the top right corner of it. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's talk a bit more about YouTube. I really wanted to become, you know, a YouTuber, and it was something that I've always wanted to do. Like I said in my Black Ops 2 first commentary, it's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I thought I could just get by uploading, you know, 2 or 3 videos a week, and I probably could get by doing that, but alright, sorry about that, the audio cut out right there, so that's going to sound really awkward. But anyway, what was I saying? I can't even remember. It's a lot of work to be a YouTuber, and I didn't really expect that. I was expecting, you know, kind of easier work. You know, I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to get noticed. I mean, my subscriber count has only gone up by 3, and even though I have like 50-something viewers on each video, not each, I mean, like I got 60-something on the Black Ops 2 commentary. I got random amounts of views that aren't really high at all, considering what I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to get like, you know, 150 views minimum, or maximum rather, on each video, but it looks like I'm barely breaking the 50 count on most of these videos, and it's really depressing to watch that happen because you're just like, dang, what am I doing wrong? And I guess it's just, I'm not uploading enough. I'm not active, people don't really want to watch, you know, some 15-year-old kid just uploading some gameplay of him playing Battlefield or Call of Duty or whatever kind of game it is. And that's understandable. I mean, why would you want to watch me or CNN or Hutch or, like, I don't know, somebody else like that, Blame Truth, I guess, if he's still around. Why would you pick, you know, some random over me? And, I'm not gonna try and be one of those guys and say, look, I'm different, I'm unique, or something like that. Most commenters, rather, are all the exact same. They'll generally talk about the same stuff. I think the only person that's different out of all of them is, Kevin, and Kevin is the Irish guy who does, How to Annoy on Black Ops. He's the only one that I feel is different. He talks about real life stuff, and he talks about, you know, his he still talks about gameplay, but he talks more about like his life occurrences and other games, and it's not something that a lot of other people do. I mean, CNN used to do that, but he switched. I think now he's doing like a different style, just him rambling on about random stuff about the game. Before, he used to talk about his life, and that was pretty interesting back then. I remember watching his Modern Warfare 2 commentaries and being like, wow, that guy's really interesting, he has a nice story behind him. Here I'm asking this guy for ammo, but for some reason he doesn't feel like dropping it at all, and then he finally does, and he probably got like 200 points there because it was absolutely empty. And I don't even know what to say, because I just expected more out of this YouTube thing, and I guess that's the problem. You can't expect things in life. The only thing we're guaranteed is death, unfortunately, and it's sad because I really thought I was going to become, you know, a bit more noticed. I thought I was going to become, you know, a semi-star, you know, like maybe like 2,000 subs within 3 months, but when I only saw, I was pretty like ecstatic about the first video because it got so many views compared to what I'm getting now. And it got like 5 likes on it, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect, that's what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep doing stuff like that. And then I uploaded another one of Bad Company 2, and I only got, I think, like 32 views or something like that, something low. And it was depressing to see, but I still pulled through. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway, I'm gonna keep on going. And then I think that's the first death, by the way, right there. But then I uploaded another Black Ops 2 gameplay, and I guess it just wasn't as well done as the other one, and I didn't get that many views. And you know what? I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start not caring about views. I mean, I'll care, but I'm not gonna make it that big of a deal. I know I'm not gonna get noticed. You know, I'm not gonna be making anything out of this channel for a long time. Even if I end up making anything, if I continue doing this for however long, and that guy got jumped on pretty hard, I feel bad for him. But if I still continue doing this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, I hope at least I have some viewer base that enjoys watching what I upload. I mean, that's the only thing. I want people to enjoy what I'm uploading, and I don't feel like I'm producing that right now. I don't feel like I'm producing quality stuff, so I'm gonna have to change that. I really want to become known as a quality video maker. Whether I have 100 subs or not, that was a pretty epic plane crash, I have to say. Like, I could watch that 200 times a day. But whether I become, you know, a 2 million sub person or somebody that only has, like, I don't know, 20, 50,000 subs, I'll be happy as long as people enjoy what I upload. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, that you just have to be happy with what you're uploading, and what if people are happy with what you're uploading. I mean, there's no reason to upload something that you don't enjoy and that other people enjoy. It's kind of like a bad formula. I know they say 2 negatives equal positive, but not in the YouTube community. It's just it doesn't work that way. But this is the last checkpoint here. I think there's 4 more minutes of gameplay anyway. I started becoming more cautious here. That jet, I really wanted to kill it, but then I was like, no, I don't have an egg, no. And it was just like, no, I'll just let it go. And it's always around the end here where I can't think of something to talk about, and I think that's what a lot of YouTubers also struggle with, is what do I talk about for 10-15 minutes at times? Like, what do I say? truth be told, I don't know. I just kind of go into these things, I wing it. I just say, you know, what's on my mind, what I want to talk about, and that's why you'll sometimes hear me just kind of pause for a minute and be like, what am I talking about? What do I say? We were all gonna massacre that, but we couldn't make it in time. Yeah. If you don't know what to talk about, I would suggest just like, you know, just like opening up a second like slide thing, tab in like Firefox or Chrome, whatever you use, and you know, just looking at it and be like, what can I just talk about randomly that people might enjoy? That would sound interesting. I don't know, like Lego bricks or cars or something like that. Like right now, I'm just gonna make an awkward transition into jobs. I'm 15, as I said earlier in this commentary, and I've been looking for a job, and I can't seem to find one at all. I've applied to just about every single place in my town: Subway, Walmart, McDonald's, Canadian Tire. I can't seem to find a job at all, and most responses that I'm getting from them is that I'm too young, and I'll be 16 in July, so I don't really understand how I'm too young. I guess it's just like a legal thing for them. But right here, this really pisses me off because I think I die right here, somewhere right here, and like this guy's just reviving everybody, and he just completely skips me. Like this guy right here kills me only, and then he doesn't even bother reviving. No, he's not. I'm not worth his time. Apparently, not worth it, you know. But as I'm growing older, I notice that the working life is difficult. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. I'm pretty scared actually, because I think about these kind of things time to time. Like, where am I gonna be in 5 years? What am I gonna be doing in 5 years? Will I be in college, university? Will I be able to afford that? I don't know, and I'm kind of scared. And I've been on Ask Ask Reddit, and I've asked, you know, how did you guys deal with becoming adults? And they all more or less give the same answer of, it's always the first paycheck, apparently. First time you get paid is the deal breaker, or the deal maker, rather, right there for you. You get your first paycheck and you're just like, yes, I got my first paycheck, and then you're all happy and everything. And you'll get used to working like, apparently. But the only time I've ever worked is at my local arena and with my dad, at his job, or at his business rather. And I don't know how I didn't die there. That was pretty insane. But I ended up going on a pretty awesome streak here with the pistol, and I'm getting some sidetrack rather. Yeah, I always have thoughts about that. Like, where am I gonna be? What am I gonna be doing? Am I gonna be still doing YouTube? Am I gonna still be playing games? Because every now and then I have this thing in my head where I tell myself, you know, I'm done. I'm not playing games ever again. I'm just gonna quit that life. I'm gonna go work hard on something, and I'm gonna be somebody. But I find that, like, you know, I come back. At the end of the day, I end up coming back anyway. I just like say, you know what? That's not the life. I want to enjoy what childhood I have left. And I think that's what everybody should do. If you're still in your teens, don't worry about it. You know, just kind of stick around, enjoy the time while it lasts. Because I'm gonna sound old here, but I remember being young like it was yesterday. And by young, I mean like, you know, 12, 11, 10 years old. And that was only like 4 years, 5 years ago. And the gameplay ends here. We win pretty, like, unanimously. Like, we just absolutely raped that team. I think I went 18-7 there, it says. I can't quite see it from my screen. But yeah, guys, the only thing I could say is, if you're worried, don't be worried. Everything in life gets better. Everything is done for a reason. But I'm almost up for my time. So, yeah, my name is Frost, and I'll see you guys next time.